Why did you do that? How could you do that to us?
Novak!
Yeah. I am. Have a good night.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. Let's get to it, you guys. I want to start with Novak first, man. So we're going to do 3 videos today. Not a lot. I mean, there was a lot going on, but not a lot to cover like I usually do. There was no Severide on the episode, so there wasn't too much to cover today. So we're going to do Cruz, Novak, and we're going to talk a little bit about this Carver thing. We're going to cover that last in the last video, but let's start out with Novak, because this is starting to become an interesting storyline. This is an interesting storyline here, and I think this one, we got some stuff that we got to learn, right, from our new characters, Novak and Pascal, right, Chief Pascal. We got some things to learn about. Whatever Chief Pascal did in Miami, it was dark as hell. It was dark, whatever that dude did in Miami. As far as Novak, so I don't know the exact details, but apparently, I don't know if it was like her sister, her mother, or her dad. Somebody committed suicide, and so it came back today. Whatever happened, it was a deep dark secret, right? And so Novak was out on a call with Violet as usual, and she was yelling at like this one dude, and it just kind of came out of nowhere, completely unprofessional. And after the situation, Violet tried to, get her to talk, but it just won't work. She talked a little bit to Pascal, but really didn't tell Pascal about what happened, but, she talked to Pascal about it, and it was just nuts, though. So we find out a little bit later, she goes back to her childhood home, and there's a new owner there, and it's an elderly woman. She walks out of the house, and she says, what do you want? And Novak's being kind of weird, just kind of standing there, not saying anything at first, and then she was like, I used to live there. And it was weird because the elderly lady said, are you one of the Novak children? And she was like, yeah. And that was crazy that, so the crazy thing for me with this was that Novak, it seemed to be something going on where they had a reputation, the Novak children. So I'm like, wait a minute, what happened, man? And how many brothers and sisters do she have? Because they're saying children like it's at least 2 or 3 minimum, right? Like it's at least 2 or 3 minimum of them. And so something dark must have happened, and it got around the neighborhood, and even the elderly woman found out about it. Now, I don't know if this elderly woman lived in that neighborhood when Novak was growing up. Maybe she lived at a different house, but she then decided to move in there. Or maybe someone told her about it, one of her neighbors. But that was crazy to me. That means something really did happen, and for Novak to make that kind of scream like that, like she did, something happened, and she don't want to talk about it right now. So she goes over to Violet's house. Violet was getting ready for a date with Flynn, and I like the way, this is the thing that I liked about Violet though. Even though she was about to go on that date, she canceled it immediately. It was no question to answer. She's there for her girl Novak. She was like, no, I'm canceling this. We're gonna handle this. Man, Violet a good friend, bro. She was like, nah, we could. I'll just spend time with you, because she knows Novak needs whatever she needs, right? And Novak wasn't willing to talk about it, but she said she was gonna, just spend time with Violet. She just needs to spend time with somebody, and they're gonna watch TV together. So, man, I really want to know, because between her and Pascal, there's some deep dark stuff from these two, right? It's something going on, man. We gotta find out. But right now, what's on the table right now is that somebody committed suicide in her family. We gotta figure out the further details than that of what happened. Like I said, we don't know enough about Novak's backstory, so I guess they're gonna display that throughout the rest of the season. Man, but I want to know about both of them. I want to know about her and Pascal, so we'll see what's going on, man. But Going ahead and give me your thoughts here. Give this video a like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching this one. After News to Light.